Aloha and welcome to Welcome Dear Human, a horror game where we are about to date our sleep paralysis demon. So I would say we hop right in.
Wonderful. Your story may start. Was there a time when you couldn't fall asleep? You're lying down. You look blankly at the darkest corner of your room when you swear something just moved.
Yeah, there definitely were times like that.
Something forms in the darkness. You try to convince yourself it's just your brain playing tricks on you. You try to convince yourself it's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
But it is.
It's not.
You're located in your new apartment. The place is furnitured, meaning you're free to place everything in any place whoever you want. Which is quite convenient. This place is spacious. It gives you a chance to live wherever you desire. However, this apartment may feel too spacious, too comfortless. How exactly would a person fill such a place so it won't feel so lonely? Well, someone who has friends would invite them over for parties, where you can enjoy this salute followed by the pleasant silence. Independent life can seem intimidating. Where to start? We can start by exploring this new place. Sure, let's go here. Seriously? Do you need to use the toilet now? Can't you hold it? Go later? Haven't gone already? Spectacularly spacious bathroom. A small towel used for drying hands. Wash your hands thoughtfully. A big towel. Its purpose is to dry yourself. I hope you knew that. Yeah, I've heard about that. A bath. You can take baths with candles, foam and bubbles, while pleasant music plays. Oh, what stereotypes. The important part is to not fall asleep. Or do you like to take quick showers? I'm more of the bath guy, to be honest, but shower every morning has to do it. Let that sink in. The sink. The water spirals into the drain, taking your worries with it and your dirt. A soap for cleaning of all the sins. A toothbrush. It seems lonely. We need a relationship to put a second one in here. A mirror. Don't look. Okay. A bath furniture. You can hide anything you want in there. Empty room with a desolate desk standing next to the window. The window. The weather outside is nice. The sky is blue and the clouds float by. A desk. This is a place for work and creativity. But I would spend endless hours looking out the window, daydreaming. How would you design your brand new office? Let's imagine. Typical office in the minimalism style, a cozy, creative workshop, or an ultra high-tech workstation. I think the ultra high-tech workstation would be my fit, or the cozy one. Could also see me in the cozy one, but we will go for ultra high-tech here. Is that your final decision? No, I changed my mind. Let's go cozy. Okay, cozy wouldn't be. What about minimalistic? That actually kinda looks good. But I feel like we go for the ultra high tech. Not 100% my style, but does the job. Okay. We can't leave, okay. Living room. This is the place where you're probably going to spend lots of your time. For now, there are cardboard boxes scattered everywhere. Boxes. They need to be unpacked and we'll take care of that. But not today. A dresser. The devourer of belongings. Easy to store in, yet difficult to find what you're looking for. true. If you have this in your room and you stuffed something in years ago and you need it for the government or something, you're in luck if you find it ever. Sofa. This is a second ego. This is all you're dreaming about at the end of your long day. This is your reliable friend and support. Sofa, sofa, sofa. The window. The weather outside is nice. The sky is blue and the clouds float by. TV. Magical frame to a different world. Merciless hypnotist. Makes you watch and watch and watch and watch. Okay, we have the boxes. What else do we have? You have traversed most of your apartment. This place evokes warmth, like midday sun rays during a warm sunny day. Cold, like the bluest lake between snowy mountains. Neutral, a place is a place. I would like to have it. Yeah, let's go with sunny. What do we have here? The bedroom. Place where you pass most of your time and a third of your existence. Window, the weather outside is nice, the sky is blue and the clouds float by. Wardrobe, place of mysteries and discovery, could be used as an extra sleeping place if you're able to fit. Pets seem to adore this place. True. If you ever have a pet, everything that is in there that is like freshly made, the pet will claim, especially kids. Boxes. They need to be unpacked and we'll take care of that, but not today. Plants left by the previous owner. Be sure to take good care of them. A toolbox, if you scattered tools from screwdrivers to nails, and a prominent hammer. Great to take down walls. A dresser, the devourer of belongings, easy to store and yet difficult to find what you are looking for. A double bed, it gives you a variety of options on how to use it. A comfortable mattress is always the main factor for sleep quality. Okay, what do we have here? A nightstand, exclusively a throne for your mobile device, rarely for a book, not an electric book. Relatable on both. I have to say I have quite a similar one here, and also don't have a book there. I also have my phone there and a laptop. Seems to have checked every room. How do you like your new habitat? I hope you are pleased. Now it's time to have dinner. Okay. Eat dinner. It's getting dark. Cupboards. Wow, there's so many kitchen cabinets. What could you store in there? Everything I want. After dinner it's time for entertainment. How would you like to spend your time? Binge some of your favorite TV shows? Play some of your favorite video games? What game are you going to choose to play this fine evening? I favor adventure games because there are lots of puzzles and many unexpected obstacles. The storytelling is always spectacular. Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to distract. This busy day is coming to an end. It's time to sleep. The bed was this way and this way. And the bed. We don't undress here. The warm evening fell, you have made a decision to make a stroll in the park. During the time of the year, it's especially breathtaking. You exit the building and head out to the bus stop. The bus stop is deserted, which is usually rare. The buses seem to be late and the wait seems like forever. You decided to look at the bus timetable, but no matter how hard you try, you're not able to read it. Perhaps it's better to walk. The walkway leading to the park is beautiful, as always. The orange light of the setting sun is simmering through the colorful leaves. The cold breeze is forcing the leaves to circle in the rhythm of the waltz dancers. Your good mood slowly disappears after you encounter a dead end. A stone wall, stretching to infinity, stands before you. Perhaps it's the best to return. but the way back doesn't exist. Suddenly, you're falling through the ground. A twinkling light follows your descent. Finally, there is a steady footing under you. After taking a closer look, you find an exit. It's a staircase leading to an endless abyss of darkness. You don't have any choice besides going down. You start to slowly make your way downward. Only the soft echo of your steps are heard. Disturbing the silence. The sound is very strange, like repeating itself. You have quickened your pace, like someone is trying to catch up on you. Someone's breathing down your neck. Wake up from a TV noise coming from your living room. Strange, I swear I turned it off. Turn off the TV. You went back to sleep. Good morning. It's a strange, it's strange to wake up from the sun rays, is it not? Not surprising, considering there are no curtains hung on the windows yet. It'd be nice to stay in bed all day, but the cruel call of stomach cannot be ignored. Yeah, let's get something to eat. There are mountains of dirty dishes in the sink. Don't let it bother you. Time for breakfast. Okay, we don't clean apparently. Oh, don't we have a dishwasher here? I assume it's one, because this is the oven. Or maybe this is one. Now the time has come to run your errands. Let's go out. The reward awaits.
I thought we could pause right here. Take a break. Breathe in some fresh air. Be a responsible individual before diving right back in. Feel free to continue whenever you please.
Yeah, I would like to continue. That is a nice feature actually, to let like the player or get like a break in. But we are not here to take breaks, we are here to finish this. To get our ending, whatever our ending has foreshadowed for us. Everything's closing in. The sun's fiery seven lights brightly reflecting off the windows. The sunset sky is blazing with crimson clouds, mixed with yellow and grey contours. After a long day, it's time to have dinner. Can I not check on the other rooms real quick? Okay, everything's fine here. Okay, everything looking good here. The dishes are still laying in the sink. By the looks of it, they seem to be clean. However, once you touch the plate, it hits sticky. Thus, it's better to wash away. What kind of an activity would you like to do today? Let's be productive. Being productive is laborious, especially at home. Everything's distracting and it's difficult to concentrate. Yet, if you succeed in your task, then you can be proud of yourself and the result will exceed your expectations. Hey, don't you feel like someone's watching you right now? Oh, maybe. No? The night is nigh. It's bedtime. Oh, don't sleep with open doors. We have had this, we don't sleep with open doors. There is a video on my channel about the sleep paralysis demon only be able to come in when you have an open door, so he could have watched my channel. To lay down in bed doesn't mean to fall asleep. Apparently, something must have gone wrong. This is a common occurrence for you, or do you just fall asleep like a dead man? Besides, trying to outstare the dark. Let's come up with something better to do. Oh, let's use the imagination. It's time to stop worrying about things like, did I put on the soup in the fridge? Did I put the soup in the fridge? Okay. Ah, yeah, this soup, not soap. Yeah, makes sense. It's time to take out the trash. You're on the last pair of socks. And don't even think about work. Let's imagine something pleasant instead. But always when you can't sleep, you always spiral first into like the ugly stuff. Like what work will you face tomorrow? What tasks will come towards you? What do you have to do 100%? And it's crazy. And only after a while, when you thought about it, then you can think about something pleasant. Have you ever thought about teleportation becoming real? How would it even work? There needs to be rules, for sure. Imagine you sit at home minding your own business and suddenly a person standing in the middle of the room. Awkward. And what if it's not even your acquaintance, but a stranger that misread the address? Closing thoughts. Don't believe humanity is ready yet. Oh, not sleepy yet. Let's try our other option. Let's go cheap. Let's try the good old folk remedy. Wow, look at how cute they are. Oh, they're actually pretty. I mean, it's all hand drawn, but I like the sheep. It's really cute. One. Oh, what do we have to do? Type the number of the sheep. Ah, okay. Three. Where's the 4? What? 8. Okay. Oh. 13. 21. 34. Leaking my bank account here. 6, 7. 144. Haven't fallen asleep yet, I see. All over on your side. Oh, could help. Stand up will ruin the process. Stretch yourself, the same thing. Let's roll over. But you're not able to. It seems you cannot move at all. Oh, hello, my friend. In the corner of your eye, you notice a slight movement of a shadow in the door frame. Why didn't they close the door? I told you. Should have watched my video about it. Something still there? Or is it a hallucination? Your gaze is undeniably glued to this odd silhouette. You don't even notice the arrival of dawn. After a long sleepless night, finally, the morning has arrived. The time has come to accomplish your feats. Today, everything will go smoothly as I planned in the best way possible. There are no problems you wouldn't be able to solve. You're ready for the new challenges this beautiful day has to offer. Let's roll. Oh, bummer. The lack of sleep has put a toll on you. You felt unconscious. You slowly regain your sight. You notice that you are laying in bed, unable to move once again. Turns out you have slept through the whole day. Oh, how did you get back to your bed? Try to relax. You relaxed. Move your head. Finally, you sense your body once more. Every last cell. Oh, how wonderful it is to be able to stretch your limbs and feel alive again. Unfortunately, you start to feel the unbearable weight of the blanket and the suffocating heat as well. You need to cool down. Stick out your leg. No, the feet monster from under the bed will grab you and pull you down. Stick out your arm. Well, now it's funny, comfortable and nice to lay in bed. Resting, of course, since you seem drowsy. Although it's a pity, we successfully failed in our tasks for today. Nothing to get upset about. There are all still countless opportunities each day. My advice, put more belief in yourself and in life. I would also like to add, something touched you. Your reflex intuitively forces you to hide your arm under the covers. Or did I imagine it? Why won't we make sure that there's nothing there? Let's risk it. Look under your bed. Here, take a flashlight with you. Turn off the light, please. It's morning. A new day is here. The window shows clouds floating by. Let us stay in bed for a while before breakfast. There is a soft hum of wind coming from outside. Soon it's time to go out. Do we not talk about the person under my bed? The window, the weather outside is nice. The sky is blue and the clouds float by. Do we not talk about the person under my bed? They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, let them eat breakfast, but how about those who eat lunch first? Let's call it late breakfast. We support a healthy lifestyle after all. After a hearty breakfast and a full of newfound strength, we are willing to face the new day. The world awaits you. Okay, then what do we do? Go outside? Okay, TV is a magical frame. I guess we go outside.
So, what is the plan? We can pause right here, or would you rather continue?
Oh, let's continue. My question here is, why would we pause? It's getting dark. The light posts turn on. The illumination casts long shadows. With each minute, they become longer and longer, and only the dusk stops their further crawl. Everything around you gets overcast by a grey haze. We're finally home. The apartment doesn't seem that foreign anymore. We're heading out to the kitchen to prepare a meal. More dishes in the sink. After dinner, weariness and drowsiness start to overtake you. It appears today you will go to bed early. We also haven't showered in days, and we also haven't unpacked the boxes. I wish you pleasant dreams or none at all. Thank you, game. Why does it always end up like this? It seemed like the dreamland was calling, yet the moment you lay down, it's the moment the dreams seem to say goodbye. Well, we'll have to count those adorable sheep once more. $377, 610, 987, 1590, 1597, 2584, 4181, 6765. Oh, 1. What? 109 6 1 7 7 1 1 2 8 6 5 7 4 6 3 6 8 5 4206910. That's a big freaking sheep, not gonna lie. This times the lamps have helped. With each jump, the picture starts to blur and darken more and more. In the end, the scenery with cruelty sheep has completely dissolved into darkness with curly sheep. Something woke you up. Is that your imagination? Is there truly some kind of shifting silhouette next to your bed? After a closer look, it seems that the dark figure is definitely standing on the edge of the bed. Stand up. You'd still like to make sure it's in fact actually there, but there is a sudden realization. Can't move a muscle. Close your eyes. There's no reason to snuff out your vision when you're already surrounded by darkness. Call for help? Who will hear you call when you're alone in this apartment? Your body is undeniably unresponsive. You're laying down, thoughts feverishly disordered, and the heart beats faster and faster. The rhythm is like the beats of deafening drums. You're trying to scream. Our outcry stays on the same inside. The sinister outer space stays silent. You try to squint and pray, hoping it's just a bad dream. All of the sudden, you start to feel suffocate. You believe this is the last gulp of air. You're still alive. You still exist. Still, even in a state such as this, you can do something. Try to blink a few times. Now try to look up and down. Let's move from right to left. And he's gone. Oh, hi. The creature that stands next to your bed begins to gain its blurry outlines. The figure of this creature is elongated and tense, like a strained rubber. Its arms look unnaturally stretched. Its big yellow eyes glow in the light of the fog headlights. The stare of this being is intent and deep, its sharpness going through you, like it's reading your thoughts. Strange, quiet house. Sound. I like that we can just turn around. Sound emanent from the creature disturb the silence of the night. You yell. Only a pathetic, barely audible whimper comes out. Hello. Oh, how surprising. It apparently can speak. I was thinking that it's time to get to know each other. We both know that you are unable to move nor speak. At least you can move your eyes. Psst. You can examine your surroundings by taking a closer look. Yeah, I have an idea. If you agree, move up and down. If you disagree, move left and right. Huh. And if something's bothering you, blink a lot. I've observed for a long time, and when we moved, I've made the decision to reveal myself. Listen what it's about to say. From the beginning, I was a one-sided observer. That's why I didn't participate in your life. On the one hand, it's very fascinating, but on the other hand, I know everything about you, and you know nothing about me. It's like looking out the window, but never going out. I'm crawling back already, don't panic. It's like looking out the window, but never going out. Is that feeling familiar to you? Yeah. Have we really gone through this? The creature's face stretched into a strange grimace. So, in a particular movement, my curiosity took over. What would happen if you saw me? After our move, I understood this is the best chance for contact. Anyway, are you able to move yet? Don't worry, it's not fatal. Soon it will pass. This occurs at least once in a person's lifetime. I noticed that you already unpacked some of your video games and already started to play them. I believe it's an exciting activity, considering you're often staying up late playing. Maybe it's my sleep paralysis demon? I wonder if actually people really experience this like once in a lifetime. If yes, I'm a little bit scared. It's a shame I cannot join. Can't even imagine holding a joystick. Hey, can I look at you a bit more closely? Okay. We also get a closer look. I did watch you. That's okay. That's okay. Creature looks satisfied. Did you know there are many ways to help out with insomnia? There's no need to count sheep, even if they are charming and fun. Are you listening? It breathes the same way you do. Yeah, I'm listening. You're not interested in my speech? We close the door and would it happen? Jokes aside, I can, you know? Can think of a pleasant memory and immerse yourself in it. For example, one day I was watching you build some kind of thing. We both lost track in time and then you forget it. Brother, you better go down to bed. The other option is listening to meditative music. Just don't forget to turn it off in time. Oh, I didn't notice. Thank you. Do you like listening to music? Not before I sleep, no. What a pity. I'm glad we managed to get to know each other a bit closer. But the sun is slowly rising. I'm afraid I need to hide, which means I'm saying goodbye. Then we'll see each other during the next night. Although the morning arrived, you still have a few hours to rest. In the end, your drained body and mind fell asleep. Early morning means a new day. Having breakfast every day is a little bit boring, but you don't want to end up being all skin and bones. It is surprising that we are not talking about what we have done in the night. Just like accept it at this point. A bit too rich of a breakfast you had there. Be careful, don't overeat. A fridge? What's this? A freeze? Oh, it's a freezer, okay. So we can go out again? I hope you'll return early today. The day flew by like a race car on a track. The sky's always changing and undeniably beautiful. I'm willing to look at it for eternity. Unfortunately, it's getting dark and it's time to enter your home. Let me guess. Here we are home. With each day the weather is getting colder. You're getting used to this apartment. It feels nicer with every return, especially when a delicious dinner is waiting for you, which was bought on your way home. Quickly to the kitchen. Don't forget to turn on the kettle. The kettle's whistle echoed loudly through the kitchen. After dinner, there's still plenty of time to spend doing a compelling activity. Finish some tasks in the office. You sat on your chair in your empty office. At least nothing's distracting you. Concentration is needed for finishing a task, but it does take a lot of energy. Overworking your brain might lead to a blurry vision and might even cause you to faint. Especially a dangerous situation is I'm almost done, and the I'm almost done can extend to prolonged hours. That's why I offer you to take a break. Your pen fell. I know I told you to take a break, but it doesn't stop you from picking up your pen. Where did it roll? We've searched everywhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Is it gone? Alright, can try to find it tomorrow. Well, it's late. Go to sleep immediately. Day 4 without a shower. I just wanted to point out. It's nice to finally lay down. I hope you'll fall asleep swiftly. I wish you a good night. You've curled up in the blanket, making yourself comfortable. Oh. Unexpectedly, you notice in the corner of your eye a familiar figure standing next to your bed. Say hello. Oh, so you can surprise me. Hello. The creature's tense. It's waiting with anticipation. Why are you here? A long pause hangs in the air. It looks like the creature is construing its thoughts. Finally, a silent hissing breath breaks the silence. I'm always here. Mentioned the incident with the pen. Asking about your lost pen is a good idea. We've been searching for the pen for quite some time after all. I took your pen. I wanted to try to leave you a note, but I couldn't find any paper. Let me keep it, please. Sure, why not? A silent shuffling noise is heard coming from somewhere. It's coming from the creature. Now you understand. This is not a nightmare, nor an illusion, or a hallucination. This is real, living, breathing being. It's time to face your fears. Where did you come from? The creature's gaze looks into nothingness and then looks seemingly through you. Nothing disturbed. The nightly silence. Both of you mute. The silence dragged on. Fortunately, your question was about to be answered. You can explore my body. Maybe it might answer your questions. It's doubtful it has anything compared to this digestive system. You will notice two long lines in a V-shape vertically placed close to its waist. They may look like true scars, but after looking closer, you might notice them twitching very unnoticeably, like the movement of worms. Huh? What happened? You want to sleep? No. You're lost in thought. Be in the moment. The chest moves slightly, the same way like yours does. Do you breathe in unison, or is it coincidence? Maybe we can test it. Hold your breath. Just copy you after all. I always wondered if I have a heartbeat, because I never could match yours. You place your hearing organ close to where the heart usually would be placed. You can hear something. The vibration going in cycles. Its movement is conscious until it stops and then cycles again. This is how it would probably be described. Compared to its arms, the legs definitely look smaller, but they're certainly bigger than yours. One of those fingers taps and twitches a beat. Is something wrong? You're lost in thought. Be in the moment. Okay. Huh? What happened? You want to sleep? Yes. Our chat has come to an end because people like you need to sleep. I'm always close, even during the day. You can find me in the dark, tight cavernous. See you soon. Well, good morning. Today, you don't need to rush anywhere. Aren't you getting tired of this mess? Boxes are scattered everywhere, and searching for a specific thing becomes a problem. Enough is enough. Today we are unpacking. We can start right now. But not on an empty stomach. Better to eat breakfast first. Well, there it is. You have found your unexpected friend. You can't see anything but its back. Yet, without a doubt, you can tell it's that creature. Whatever you did doesn't seem to be reacting. I recall it, mentioning that it needs some paper. I believe I saw some in your office. Can we not get breakfast first? Now you finally can get straight to it. I'm already anticipating when everything will be in the rightful place. By the way, maybe we can look for your nightly neighbor. Yesterday you've been told that it hides in your apartment during the day also. After you're done with unpacking and done admiring the fruits of your labor, you can wash yourself, eat dinner and prepare yourself for bedtime. I would like to give him some paper though. Do you remember after moving in, you were imagining how your future office would look like? This is the time to bring it to reality. Hey, cool. The desk stands. An ultra-modern technology computer and the keyboard glow with changing lights. The speaker play clear and rich sound. The office is filled with technical gadgets, and of course, it wouldn't be an ultra-modern office without some LED lights. You took some sticky notes. Now let's bring it back to the front. Oh, how to give it sticky notes. Let's stick them to the back. Perfection. Okay. Even if you're already using the necessary dishes for eating, you still need to organize and put everything that remains into the cupboards. Only necessary cooking. I I'm okay with cooking, but I'm not the biggest fan. You understand the importance of home cooking, but you're not training to become a chef. The goal is not to starve yourself and to eat healthy. True, actually, very, very true. The living room area might seem small. With organization skills, we can easily place everything where it needs to be. After some unpacking, the room will become a lot more lively, and it might tell more about its owner. Board games and decor should be fine. I would recommend from time to time to get away from screens. Spend some time admiring your trinkets. It brings an individual back to reality. Even better, reminiscence about your childhood and play some board games. Sure. Okay, the toilet is quite empty. Trash bin. Did you know that being isolated from the world is a mere illusion? There's always something present. Insects, pets, neighbors, something unknown. Someone or something is always close by. This time you might even know who. But don't get all worked up about it. Everything in the bathroom is already in its place. All of it was unpacked on the first day. Everything looks fine except that my hair is tangled. What in the world could you have been doing the last night that your hair is that messy and jumbled? It's almost impossible to brush out. Considering we were already here, I would suggest to wash yourself. After days passing by, you give out a, well, you know yourself, not so rosy scent. Take a bath. Every other time we take a bath, definitely. You submerge yourself into the warm, fragrant water and you are sent to a parallel world. Silence gently drapes over you. Only a rare splash of water interrupts the stillness. Can a person truly relax when they are being watched? Did you know that being isolated from the world is a mere illusion? There's always something present. Insects, pets, neighbors, something unknown. Someone or something is always close by. Just like in the toilet. This time you might even know who, but don't get all worked up about it. We're not done unpacking yet. What did I miss? We have the office. We have the bathroom. Oh, didn't we unpack the bedroom yet? Yeah, up here. Haven't you missed your other clothing? Your clothes can't wait when you finally start to wear them again. They cannot wait to cover your body. Not too much, not too little. It looks like you have the perfect selection. Just enough variety to clothes to mix and match to any style. But at the same time, there aren't too many to be buried in them. Actually not true, I have to still sort out clothes. Okay. Now we can eat. After a productive day, at the verge of your last strength, crawl into the bedroom, falling onto the bed. You feel a light touch on your face, which jolts you awake. The moment you get adjusted to the dark, you see two big yellow spots resembling projectors. The unexpected sight made you yank yourself off the bed. Where you're laying down, disoriented and half asleep, creature continues to ogle You're awake. Oh, let me help you. The creature picks you up very carefully, and away an antique vase is picked up by a collector. There's silence. You found me, even when I hid well. Well, buddy, let's say your hiding spot wasn't the best in the house. You might not realize why I would mention that, but it seems it appreciates your effort to find it during the daytime. I noticed you stuck a few notes on my back. I can tell it appreciates the gesture very much. See, you've settled in. Well, though, do you always sleep? Always watch me when I sleep? Yeah, most of the times. Okay. Deafening quiet floats above. This tense, no, dense silence could be cut with a knife into tiny pieces. I can't take it anymore. That's just showing off your apartment to this creature. To tour around the apartment, let the creature go back under the bed. Suggest a tour of your apartment. The creature's face distorts. Is it glad? Both of you stood in the bedroom, so you could start here. It's pretty humid and hot. A bit of fresh air would make both of you more oxygenated. Much better. Now it's a bit too dark for a tour. The flashlight. Now we can light any corner of the room. Together you look through your clothes. The creature is thoroughly inspecting the clothes. Before you could ask what made it so intrigued, it turns to you. I don't want to alarm you, but the clothing is too well hung. Nothing's creased. Well, of course. It's the ideal closet. The creature is lost in thought. It's a pity. None of them fit me, except that big one sweater. Or do people call it jumper? I have never seen a jump though. Do warmer clothes? No wonder some of them looked stretched. Sorry. You hear guilt in his voice. It knows it shouldn't do those things without permission. This is where you store all of your dishes, like a typical human being. Or you could be original and store your hats in there. But who would do that? I like your plates clean. What? The creature isn't necessary. Looks like it regrets what it said. It's not from hostility. I'm just curious. A quiet rainy night. Why is it still so humid in this weather? The TV is turned off. You can feel its call, begging you to spend some time with it. I enjoy watching you play video games. It looks so fun. We can discuss. The creature wasn't very talkative until you started to discuss the purpose of the game. You have discovered how the creature is very attentive to details and has an option on every last detail. Oh, let's go in here. Intriguing, but is this too much lighting necessary? This is your office. It's the best room for writing, sitting and doing nothing. Doing everything. Have you finished your duties? I mean the PC laptop art? Editing videos? You sit for long hours when you are doing that. It makes me feel worried. Are you at least satisfied with the result? I hope so. Yeah, most of the time. I want to try something. If you're on board with me, sure. Can you try to do this? You stand with your arms behind your back. At first, the creature doesn't understand your action, but a bit later, it grasps the possibility that maybe it's some kind of game, so it mimics your action. You stood on one leg. The moment it tries to copy you, it immediately falls and falls on the floor. It slowly gets up. Did you know this would happen? It said in an upsetting tone. I was curious. If we were in its place, you'd probably get furious, but you don't sense any hostility coming from it. Okay, up to the next room. A ceramic throne. You push the toilet bowl's button. You felt a slight moment of air on top of your head. You look around and realize your neighbors is nowhere to be found. Don't leave, it must hiding somewhere in here. A pair of eyes flashed in the darkness. Looks like we found it. Got scared by the sound? My bad. The creature carefully makes its way down. It seems the tour has come to its end. It's very late. The sun might be rising soon. It would be nice to lay down and sleep for a tiny bit. Suddenly, you hear the sirens of an ambulance and police cars. With each minute they approach closer, someone must have gotten hurt. Your nightly friend crued itself in the fetus position and is laying on the floor. It wraps its neck and its stomach area, its long limbs. That loud howling is coming from your bedroom. What happened? Cannot answer you at the moment. When you were in the middle of closing the window, your flashlight slipped from your hand. Like on purpose, it rolled under your bed. Maybe you could wait for your long-armed friend to get it. You don't want to strain yourself, do you? You crawl under the bed. The moonlight's shine doesn't reach far. It's too dark. You continue rambling, searching, when you hear a crack. That wasn't your spine, it was... You feel the immense weight of your double bed on top of your back. It broke. Your lungs deflated like an air balloon that got pierced. But it doesn't work. You can't move nor utter a single word. Let air scream. Fortunately, you can still breathe. Breathe slowly. In the furthest part of the apartment, some kinds of noise can be heard. Breathe slowly. Something's getting closer. Breathe slowly. You lay still. You can only see the floor and the bedroom wall. When suddenly a head pops up and checks on you. You can feel the heavy bed becoming lighter with each second until you don't feel it at all. Hey, you saved my life. Thank you. The creature stays silent for some time before answering with a deep exhale. Can I assist you with fixing your bed? That would be helpful. We tried to fix your bed together, but with some complications. The instruments jumped out of your grip like they were alive. The creature couldn't hold the light straight, which made the overall process more difficult. With the assistance of inhumane efforts, the bed was finally put back together. A sign of relief, you lay down and to fall asleep. The creature crawls under your bed, like it always does. Breathing steadily, you both fall asleep. You're not alone. Finally, you wake up. Might have expected a bright, sunny day, but there's a twilight behind the window. You slept through the whole day. Oh, wait. Is this? There's a note stuck to your bed. The scribbled text says, "Hello, I want to share my opinion on your communication. I know that you might not completely understand my emotions. That's why I struck color-coded notes all around the apartment. Do not worry, I'll remove them later. I'll be waiting for you tonight." That was the last sentence scribbled on the note. Finally, you got a good reason to get out of bed. That will be a great opportunity to stretch yourself before going back to sleep. Let's check out your results. There is a note. I believe I understand the meaning of each color. Tell me. Red, I think the creature felt upset. Yellow, I think the creature felt different. Green, I think the creature felt pleased. Blue, I think the creature felt very delighted. A wardrobe. Okay. Wardrobe is yellow. Kitchen is yellow. Green, okay. Nothing. No color in the... Three is red, 100%. Green? Okay, is also not up here. I didn't even flush it. Oh, sorry. Nothing? Okay, we haven't been here with them, so... The stove. How often do you think about the stove when you leave the house? Those who know, they know. Yeah, quite often. Thinking about... Have you checked everything? Yes. Would you like to count sheep for the last time? No. You're right. It's getting old. Good night. I actually quite often... Oh, it's set for the last time, so it's probably the last night. But also I sometimes think about stuff like, did I lock the door? Did I leave the stove on? But all in all, not quite often. I feel a light touch on your face. It's fleeting, yet it wakes you up. Something is towering over your unmoving and helpless body, but you don't feel threatened. The eyes of the creature seem bigger than before. Something is towering over your unmoving and helpless body, but you don't feel okay. Get up. Can't. The situation gives you a strange sense of deja vu. You know what to do. Don't bother. Can't move, but you can listen. Now I know that you're listening to me with honesty. Want to share with you something important to me, about me. With a breath of relief, the creature shares all of its secrets with you. Even though you don't suspect my existence, sometimes you had a feeling, and sometimes always being nearby. For example, you notice a slight movement of a shadow in the corner of your eye, or a strange sound in the middle of the night, but it couldn't be taken as proof of something watching you. I've been doubtful and anxious if showing myself to you is a good idea, but now I'm glad that I've made up my mind. All your experiences, feelings and actions fulfill me. I keep all of them inside me. They are like substances with different forms, textures and sizes. For example, spiky ones cause pain, but they are as important as the round and soft ones, which give a feeling of warmth. You'll sit on my bed in a second. Do you understand? Yes. Maybe we are more alike than I imagined. I could stare at you for eternity. Okay. What? What is it? Are you trying to tell me something? Creature gets closer, bends over you and opens its ear. I'm listening closely. Give it a name. How about we call it duck? Mind if I join? Yes. The creature crawls onto the bed and shuffles close to you. Duck stretches its long arms around itself and you. Feels like you've been wrapped in a big fuzzy warm scarf. The sense of familiar smell immerses you in peace of comfort. You see how Duck fully and unconditionally accepts you. This revelation allows you to be more forwarding towards yourself. You shouldn't obsess over imperfections. For somebody, there are no flaws, but only a small fraction of your identity. You can try to change aspects of yourself, grow as a person, or even completely transform into someone else. Yet, no matter how much you reshape yourself, your inner core will stay the same. What you should do is to cherish and look after your inner core. This is when you finally feel at peace. You woke up alone. You check under the bed. It's under there. You repeat your daily routine. You return home in the evening, right after dinner. You spend time with your newly acquired friend. You stay out late to spend as much time as you can with Duck. But Duck understands that you are human and you need to sleep. Compared to it, you try to encourage Duck to engage with you in some kind of hobby, but it enjoys being a passive observer a bit more. Some days, God, you do manage to convince it to join you in an activity, because it is not good at a lot of things, yet it's amusing to look at it. It does try to learn though. Maybe one beautiful day it will learn how to play video games with you. For Duck, the most important achievement of its life is not being forced to hide anymore. And you now have someone who will be anticipating your return and happily welcome you back home. Ending unlocked a new friend. It was great. I loved the art style and I loved the game itself. Great idea. I am very, very pleased. And maybe we'll check out the other endings. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or great night. And leave a comment if you have a friend like Duck. I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.